We are. Let's do this.
Let's have a look at this.
Okay,
So who's up for HUGS first?
We've got HUGS in green on the, when my game catches up, on the north. And we have Ohio, Double Des Moines, Salem, Goliath, Daring, and Yuyang. We haven't seen I haven't seen too many Goliaths yesterday, so that's the first Goliath today.
So one or two yesterday.
What do you have, SeaRaptor?
All right, my boys fielding a Kremlin fronted by a Salem. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. Addy actually had a really good run in the Salem yesterday on this map. Double Henri, which was ultimately our game-winning pair in this particular game. Double Stalingrad, which also worked out for the team. And then Dyer yesterday ran a Daring on this map. Today opting for Grozovoy. I find that a very curious choice.
So you've got the two Stalingrads, which are like large, heavy, not very maneuverable, and then the Henri's like the sort of the opposite, very mobile cruisers.
Right.
So this feels to me like you're gonna have some good map control. You've got like the ability to radar both, all the caps twice. Whereas we've gone for, it looks more like a central control kind of thing. So we've got the Des Moines and the Salems who can, work around the islands. You've got the Goliath, which will probably work with one of the destroyers for smoke.
I'm curious about the Grozovoy pick.
Yeah.
There's no carriers. There's going to be only few planes, and like what you take Grozovoy for what? The detection between him and Daring is the same.
Yeah.
They both have heal. I don't know if Grozovoy gets a bit better heal, maybe. They have a similar amount of HP. They have the same amount of guns. Daring is going to have much better capability of actually lobbing islands. Slower shells, bigger arcs. So unless you expecting to do a little bit of open water gunboating from long range with fast shells, and it doesn't really get an advantage in torpedoes either. They have the same range. I think Grozovoy reloads even slower. And this is going to be probably close knife fighting here. I'm like, why would you take Grozovoy instead of Daring?
I'm curious myself, hence my comment about it, right? Like, he had a great game on this map yesterday in Daring. It worked out really well. He was actually able to use the conga line torps in a couple positions as well and get good returns out of them. So the Grozovoy, not an awful choice. I'm just curious.
If anyone watching has any opinions about why they might be using Grozovoy, please do let us know.
Well, and keep in mind, to everybody watching and us casters too, of course, the special commanders will not work in this mode.
Yeah, they get their enhanced skills, but they don't get their talents.
Yeah. So people like Kuznetsov will not have that super heal and that last minute get out of jail card with the extra incoming dispersion.
There's contact. So, yeah. Dyrok opens up, immediately smokes, does get a quick reset, but the Henri's right there ready for him with the reload booster.
So is Jurek running his hydro? He must be.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna hear it from me if he's not. Beginning of the game, 3 minutes in, you're in a Daring. It has like 3.5 minute duration, bruh.
So
you
now,
got no excuses.
So now they know where.
All he's got to do is move like 20 feet to the left, and he can go on cap B.
Right. So now they know what cap the Grozovoy is in. Now Dyrok has an easier time deploying south because he knows B is wide open. He knows there's no destroyer there, and it's a question of whether or not what we have down at C is spotted or not.
Does the Daring outspot Grozovoy?
No, they have the same detection, 6-0.
Okay.
Unless Grozovoy simply just goes for B, which he won't, he's in the opposite direction, there's nothing to prevent Dyrok from capping B.
No, he's going to get it easily.
All the radars are too far. I'm just contemplating if Daring decides to go for C, what can Claw really do to prevent it? They're all super far away. There's only one radar there.
Yeah, and it's the Salem radar too, so he can't even reach it if he goes into the middle there.
Can he?
He can't. He just can't reach it. And like if he goes through the little gap.
Oh yeah, he absolutely cannot reach it. Yeah.
There's just a tiny bit of a gap there where he would have to push up further in order to catch Jurek with the radar then.
The only question is, did Stalingrad even get detected so far. So, because if they don't know where it is, it could be risky to go and see. But then again, HUGS has 3 ships right now pushing on the outer side, so they know he's not very close. So,
Rocket Master in the Salem is pushing in to sea, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
think
start
that's
capping it.
because Vert, Peyton, and Ananas are pushing on that H line. It's going to enable the Salem to push in reasonably safely. I
he
think
can't
maybe.
get detected. So.
Yeah, I think maybe
Now-
Rocket Master will go for the island.
Here's something interesting that we're going to see here in a little bit. These guys have no idea where Addy is. He's been just lurking here like a snake in the grass, waiting for somebody to come pass by him down here. And his team is telling him there's smoke nearby. So
Yep.
Fire almost took
So
a
I've on my
from
screen.
Dirac,
I've
by the way.
currently got the HUGS team view, and of course they have no idea that Addy is actually there.
Well, Eddie just fired.
yeah, they've got
not
Dirock
spotted
lit
that.
somehow.
If they were paying attention, they could have seen it.
I think they've got him on Stalin radar, taking some good chunks out of him.
Yeah, Draco just popped his radar, and Dirac was caught up at it. So
His own
he will
smoke-
be able to just.
Dirock's own smoke is allowing Dire to get shots in on him, at least for the moment. Dire's probably going to reverse back into the cap. I'm sure that'll prompt the Salem radar, but I'm not sure who'll have shots on him.
So Dirac is the main destroyer player for PN. He's used to being in this situation. I think he's going to be able to wriggle out of that just fine.
They finally know where Addy is. They can see him now.
I had a bit of a conversation with Dirac yesterday. Do you want to hear something funny about the number 7? He asked me. I was like, yes, sure. It is the amount of seconds I lasted while just as many ships shot at me in my daring as I was trying to cap. He got caught out and absolutely blasted to bits in one of the games. Poor him.
He did, that's true.
They did win the game though. When he did get blasted, so you know.
So substituting the Stalingrad, bracking off along the eye line is suffering a little bit from the new burn times. I think down to 30k.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
They did this yesterday. I basically this Stalingrad in this position for us yesterday spent almost the entire game getting melted by a Kleber and a Harugamo, and he finally died after he had reversed all the way back to the 1 line. So he lasted probably got to be at least 12 minutes down here against those guys, just burning continually.
So a couple more squares then we have to see from substitute then.
Oh yeah.
Is Vert making a run on the Salem?
I was just looking at that and I'm kind of scratching my head. Addy, I don't think Addy knows he's there just yet. Oh yeah, Addy sees him now. Gets a good head out of the stern turret.
Kremlin of Prodigy is pushing into B.
I mean, if Stalingrad dies, then Vert has a free run on Salem.
It
Does
does.
indeed.
It does. I will say I like our battleship position better than yours at the moment.
Yes, I
Kremlin in the middle there is,
Yeah.
that's really cool. I always enjoy a really aggressive battleship play up the middle and try to T-control.
It would be really risky if we had, more ships around the flanks, but we currently don't. So that's a pretty safe position.
Now they're going to get
That's gonna be very
substitute.
hard.
I think. There's just too many Des Moines shells
Yeah.
continuing to fall on this poor guy.
Yeah, that's when they're both shooting. That's one volley every 2.5 seconds.
Oh, he's
Well,
finally dark.
Squeezing their claws on HUGS and taking the map control.
Still
if
burning, though.
If that Kremlin is allowed to pop in front of Salem, that Salem is a goner.
Oh, substitute fired. He's now seen again. So
I don't think I like that maneuver. He's spotted now. Yeah, he's going to burn out. He's either going to burn out or one of these Yang torps is going to catch him. He's radaring now. I think it's a desperation radar because he knows he's going out.
just to kind of see if something's close to
Oh,
them, if
he
if
is-
the daring has moved. Yeah.
He is finally dark again.
Oh, but those torp. No, if he just stops here, he'll be
I
good.
think he's going to be all right. Oh, they don't have the range.
Okay, yeah, they run out. Okay.
Is Kremlin making a push?
He's he is inching forward at maybe about quarter speed. He knows the Salem is there. He's looking for this shot.
Yeah, I think he's moving.
He's also got a shot on the Ohio.
Yeah, he's
speeding up.
accelerating.
He's speeding up.
Do it before 2 Des Moines actually push on his side.
The problem
Well-
Rocket Master's got is he can back up, but not that far because
Yeah,
there's
because the Henri's
two
are up there.
Henri's.
Yeah.
Rocket Master just caught out Dire with his radar too.
Oh, well, and Dyer is moving up to smoke the Henris. I really like this play as well. I think maybe
Well,
that's
gonna
why
be
we're.
horrible.
I think maybe we're seeing that's why they're bringing the Grozovoy, because you actually have smoke that can benefit the team and not just you.
Ooh.
5, 4,
We have had a
Rocket
lead
Master.
change.
2, 1.
You may find.
Oh my goodness! Yikes!
We're gonna see an insta pop of that super
Ouch.
heal.
Oh my
How much will that
God.
help?
That
How
hurt.
much
One
will
more
that help?
time.
They're pushing
Yeah,
Addy
Salem-
hard down south as well. They realize they've got to make this play.
He's trying to chew through as much as he can with that AP on the broadside of the Kremlin,
Yeah.
but will it be
Yeah,
enough? No,
I don't think so.
I don't
He's
think
accelerating. If this
And
was a
he's
Des Moines,
backing
he'd
up.
be. I
The Death Star will be in
There
range.
was.
Oh, there
There
we go.
was.
I do wonder whether Rocket Master probably would have been better off just immediately pushing forward for a ram.
So here's the problem.
Shots out from Moneybags on
Here it
Prodigy.
comes. Here it comes.
Ooh.
They've got Addy
Oh,
pinned
wow.
now.
Bounced off.
Oh, Stern
Salem,
Citadels.
Des Moines, Salem, Des Moines, Salem, Des Moines.
He's going for the ram, I think. He's going to just try and trade with Peyton before he
No,
dies.
Can he reach just
He
the
can't.
tip?
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
That's a great
big.
trade for us. And the Stalingrad actually had shots on Ananas as well.
The problem with HUGS right now is they lost the map control.
Your
Yes,
Heil's
they will-
going down.
Yeah,
Yep.
they will probably kill Claw's Kremlin and keep C. But Ohio goes down and they completely lost the map control and they're already
Oh,
down
wow.
to 300 points. So
Yeah.
not looking good.
90 seconds
You're
on the
right, the
timer.
lineman.
And our Kremlin is still alive for the moment. Vert rotating back to mid as you're looking at Stalin versus Des Moines down in the bottom corner of the map.
Need to catch some kills here and quickly, which is probably why Pamitan Ananas is pushing on substitute.
Yep.
He
Oh, they've
knows
got-
it's fairly low.
They've got Diarock lit again. Not sure how
think-
exactly.
The only thing we can do is to get into B, which is going to be very difficult to maintain, and then kill Prodigy Sean and substitute, which is also going to be very hard to do. Basically, those torps from Vert have to land, which I don't think they're going to do. Dirac also has some torps going towards Prodigy and Dyer.
Do you
Dyer's-
have double strike for the win, MVP?
Well,
Coming
Dyer's out there
Well,
screening
I-
for the Kremlin. He's going to spot these torps in time, I hope.
The Kremlin's just turned
Kremlin's he's going
left.
to no,
Okay,
he's going to take it. He's going to take at least 3 of these.
but Dirac is under fire.
no, he's going to take 1, 2, just the one
One.
amidships.
That's not going to be enough.
No, it's
That's on the
not.
belt as well.
Yep, doesn't get the flood.
Oh,
26
substitute
20
is going to go. Substitute goes down.
Yep,
that buys
that
us
bite-
a little bit of time.
Just
but
fixing to say,
not
there's
much,
20
because
seconds of the timer, but 60 seconds now.
Draco has moved into B just to say, yeah, no, you're not coming in here.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, all we have to do is hold what we have and don't die.
Poor Dirac is having to run for the hills.
And the Grozovoy, is the Grozovoy quicker than a Daring?
Yes, just about every
Yes.
destroyer is quicker than a daring.
Fair enough.
I think
Yeah,
this is going to
when
be
he
direct
died,
contact.
that's
Yeah,
it.
it
When he
is.
dies this game, when Dyrock goes out, we're gonna win.
You know what Dyer just
Yes!
did? He's like,
Oh, wow.
when you say
And there it is.
Grozovoy not being a better pick than Daring, let me
Yes!
show you.
Let me show you. Let me show you, sir.
He
And
heard
I think
us. He heard
that's
us.
right. He did, and I'm not gonna lie. I discounted that. Right there, we Flambass did a really great analysis of the two ships against each other and listed out all of the reasons you would take a Daring instead of a Grozovoy. But even I didn't keen on to the fact that the Grozovoy smoke, it's more useful to a team position than the Daring smoke, which is very, oh, I got to get out of here, pop smoke and bail, right?
Well, Claw wins 2-1, right?
Indeed.
We'll play at the claw.
So stats is out.
Womp,
I am
womp,
out.
womp.
Womp womp.
Well, you,
I am avenged.
you now get completely unbiased commentary for the rest of the day, right? There you go.
Kinda.